Okay, we are live. Welcome back, guys. I'm off cam at the moment. Just let me quickly pull up the chat here, just for future reference. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, welcome back, guys, to another live stream. And today we're going to be watching the Real Madrid remontada, if it's possible, of course. Currently, the players are shaking each other's hands. We're in for a big special game here at the Santiago Bernabeu. And yeah, hopefully Real Madrid can pull this off. I have faith in them. Clean lineup here. I'll show you guys the lineup right now. So for Real Madrid, our lineup is Courtois in goal, followed by Lucas in right back, Asensio and Rudiger in centre back, Alaba, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Vinicius, and of course Mbappe. And there is the Arsenal lineup as well for anyone interested. Let's get the stats back up. Games should start in about 3 seconds. Just make sure this is off. Disclaimer before we start, I cannot show the game itself. I did write in the description, and in last video on the first leg we did show this. But yeah, this is going to be the live reaction, and also my brother DinoDoomz should be joining us very, very shortly. He's not here at the very start, but he should be coming soon. Kickoff should be underway any second now. Odegaard and Vasquez are just getting their captain's speech by the referee. See what happens here. Cannot wait for this game. Been nervous the whole week. Been kind of nerve-wracking, waiting to see if Real Madrid can pull off this sort of comeback. I feel like they can pull it off. It's at the home stadium, obviously. Yeah, this stadium's got something special about it. You never know what can happen in this stadium. Also interesting that Arsenal still haven't started Nwaneri for both these Champions League games. I feel like he should have started at least one of them, because that guy is special. Okay, let's do that. That's the chat. Okay, the match should start any second now. Saka, going to be a key player for Arsenal today. As Ferdinand was saying before the game started, he was sort of talking about that Saka being sort of a key player for Real Madrid, for Arsenal, not Real Madrid, for Arsenal. And I agree, yeah, without Saka, I feel like Arsenal would kind of struggle in this game. He's just someone special, creating chances, sort of setting up sort of most of their opportunities. And he's just such a reliable right winger, even if he was coming back from injury. There's also a minute of silence here. I don't know what it's for exactly. All the players lined up in the middle for this minute of silence. I'm going to put a poll out actually right now, just so I can know your guys' opinion, who you guys think is going to be taking the dub here. Let's get one. And there's the poll. There we go. Okay, still the minute of silence. Valverde, what a crucial player he's going to be. And they're showing Ancelotti on the screen right now. This might be one of his final games as a Real Madrid manager, especially this season. Okay, we see it's for Leo Beanhacker and Mario, and I couldn't read the last name, but they're showing a minute of silence for those two. Vinicius, hope we see a performance from you tonight. Camavinga in the subs bench, not in the subs bench, in the stands after that red card. He was going to miss the game anyway, I think, from the yellow. But yeah, at least he's missing only one game, I think it is. Okay, the game has officially gone underway. Real Madrid showing a lot of energy here in the first 13 seconds, winning a free kick. Foul by Mourinho on Jude Bellingham. By the way, guys, the statistics that you see on screen are slightly ahead. They're like about 30 seconds ahead, just because the broadcast is slightly behind. So just mind that. I might not react if there's a goal and I'm not looking at the statistics page. I might not react to it immediately. Valverde sort of playing kind of deep in midfield on the right side, sort of to help Vasquez out because he's not that reliable. Especially since I'm pretty sure Arsenal are trying to exploit this right side or the left side for them. Throw straight out by Lewis Skelly. Just throws the ball straight out. It's good. Now we have a goal kick. Okay. All Real Madrid have to do is play calm. Okay, Mbappe has won the ball. I think he's going to pass to Vinicius. We're on a breakaway chance here. Mbappe scores, but is indeed offside. Oh my goodness. It was offside. Oh no. That would have been so good. 2 minutes in, 1 goal. That would have been crazy. Okay, Arsenal are indeed time wasting. Signature of Arteta, time wasting in the first 2 minutes of a game. Arteta playing haram ball right now. Bellingham fouled twice, but they didn't call that. That's quite odd. Quite odd indeed. Mbappe winning the ball in the left wing. Passing to Vinicius. Vinicius on the left wing. Passes just go straight through. Doesn't really connect to anyone. And now Arsenal have a... Ooh. Ooh, early cards coming out here for someone. Alaba winning a card. That is not good. That was a dirty tackle straight on Saka. That was actually that no ball, just Brexited straight into him. Can't be having that. Sorry. Cannot be having that, Alaba. One of the players I think is going next season. He's just injured too much. I don't think he's as reliable as he used to be. That was a pretty dirty tackle, not going to lie. There's a shot type, by the way, guys. You can now see it on the image here. Let me just see the poll. What's going on so far? So we got, so far, everyone's voted Arsenal to win. We'll see about that. No problem. We'll see about that. You never know what can happen. Doing nice pressing here by Real Madrid. Lewis Skelly keeping possession. Partey. Lewis Skelly fouled by Bellingham. Bellingham's sort of talking to the ref there. I don't know what he's chatting to the ref about. I hope he's not swearing, because that's going to be a bit of a problem if you start swearing at the ref. That's going to be a card. Vinicius tried to win the ball there off the free kick. Arsenal actually almost scored there. Ooh, that Saka shot just went wide. Now, the best outcome is if Real Madrid do indeed score in like the first 10 minutes, 12 minutes. That's the best outcome at the moment. Are playing Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo in the front forward position. See what happens here. Lucas to Valverde. Tchouameni. Ooh, high cross by Mbappe straight to Rodrigo outside of the box. See what happens here. Rodrigo crosses, no one intercepts. That was a nice whipped cross there. Went straight across the face of the goal. Rudiger passing out to Vasquez. Passes to no one. One of our weakest players, I feel like, of the night. He's, I don't know, Lucas, man. Like, the problem is, as well, as Valverde's better in that position, but we have to have him in midfield if we want any sort of creative stuff going on the field here. So we have to play him. If only Carvajal didn't get injured at the start of the season. Saka did shoot from outside the box. Not really a hard challenge for Courtois. He does parry it out for a throw-in. It's a quite hard ground shot. Easy save, but like a powerful ground shot. Vasquez makes Arsenal win a corner, I think. This back four is a bit of a problem. I'm starting to notice it. You have Vasquez right back. We have Alaba left back. They should be playing Fran Garcia in left back. Like, genuinely is a better player. Having a good season as well. Give some of the Spanish internationals a bit of a chance here. I feel like as well, without Carvajal, yeah, this team sort of started becoming more lackluster without Carvajal on the right side. Especially like sort of the creativity to Rodrigo. Because Rodrigo was really thriving at the start of this season in the Champions League because of Carvajal. Vinicius with the ball. See what he does here. Passes it out. Bellingham. Bellingham's pass is just to nothing here, and now to counter-attack for Arsenal. Arsenal have Rice. Passes to Saka out in the right wing. 4 defenders back. Rudiger not letting Saka pass. Passes to Odegaard. Oh, that was a good challenge there. You guys, that was actually close to becoming another goal there, where we had Odegaard sort of passing straight in front of Saka. I don't know. Referee's going to VAR. What? Referee's having a look at the VAR here for a second. They're checking a penalty for Arsenal. Please don't give this pen. If this is a pen, it's over. If this is a penalty, it's over. We'll go down to this as well. Let's see here. Is it a pen? It's a penalty. And he gave a yellow card too. This is over. Game's over. I can't believe he gave a pen for that. My God. That was a stupid mistake. That was a stupid mistake. I don't know what's that's about. Another poor refereeing decision. Because the thing is as well, it wasn't any clear opportunity for a goal there. Odegaard versus Courtois. I don't know if Courtois is special at saving pens, but I haven't seen him too much in sort of penalty saving action here. He's had a lot of penalties against him. I haven't seen many saved by him. See what happens. Oh, he's actually giving the ball to Saka instead. Odegaard is not taking. If this is scored, this just makes it 10 times more harder because now Real Madrid need to score 4 goals. If this is a goal indeed. Courtois can be the saviour here. Let's have a look. Here we go. Saka taking the pen. Please, Courtois, bro. Courtois saved. Courtois saved. Oh my God, Courtois saved. Courtois saved the pen. It's still in, it's still in, it's still on. Let's go. We're still in it, guys. Courtois just did the best save of all time there. He already dove, and then he brought his hand back and just chopped it straight out. That's an excellent save. I jinxed Courtois so that he would save, guys. That was the strat there, saying that he won't save it because I've never seen him do one. And there we go, Courtois saving, being the hero of the night. And Saka, you have failed your team to go 4-0 up at least. Let's go. That's a good momentum boost here for Real Madrid. Now let's just hope that Asensio doesn't make any more stupid mistakes. Real Madrid win a free kick from that corner. My goodness. Thank you, Courtois. You have saved the day. Now we just need one goal to sort of bring this all together. Come on, Mbappe, Vinicius. Let's see some play here. That was a big, big moment for Courtois. Just proving why he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, honestly. Came in clutch for his team. Exactly when they needed him. Needed him to be clutch, and he came in clutch. Pass straight to Rodrigo. Switch sides. Rodrigo to Lucas. Lucas to Bellingham. Tchouameni. Valverde. Wait, guys, 1 second. I just need to see one thing. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Just had to quickly sort one thing out. This is indeed a corner for Real Madrid. Something just came up there. Valverde taking a shot from far out. No, it's Vasquez, actually. My bad. Mbappe taking throw in. Valverde cross. Ooh. No one connects to the end of that. That was a nice cross, though. Straight out to Rodrigo, to Vinicius. Passes to no one. Vasquez did not win a free kick there. Mbappe with the ball. They won the throw-in just then. Tchouameni. Mbappe. To Rodrigo. Failed the touch. That was a poor connection. That Courtois save, my God. Zidane moment. If Zizou was the coach, he's seen that. Save Real Madrid there. That was a saved moment right there. Clutch up. Just another reason why I feel like this comeback's possible. Clutching up in the biggest moments. Arsenal players diving per usual. We still need a goal here, kind of early on. Lewis Skelly in his diving, my goodness. This guy loves to dive. There's the stats, guys, by the way. I just scroll down a little bit for you guys. Just passing the back here, trying to stay calm. Foul won by Rodrigo. Getting a little bit of momentum here, guys. Getting a little bit of momentum. Arsenal players never dive? No, they do. I promise you they dive. They dive a lot. Jude winning the ball up in the final third. Ooh, that was a great cross. Went through the entire box there. Ball went straight through the box. Need someone to connect to those. We need someone a little bit more higher up the pitch, I feel like. We're kind of dropping deep a lot. Rodrigo to Mbappe. Mbappe by himself in the box. One other. Saliba defended perfectly Mbappe. That was a perfect defense there. No wonder Real Madrid want this guy. I don't think he is coming, though, at the end of the season. I think he is staying one more season at Arsenal. That was a perfect defense. Rudiger wins the ball up high. Partey wins it back for Arsenal. Vinny on the left wing wins it back. Vinny complaining for a pen. Ref signals no pen immediately. And Real Madrid win a free kick. Just like that. RT2 is playing very defensively in this game. Extremely defensively. He's got like no attackers up forward. See what can happen from this free kick. I think Alaba's taking? No, who's taking? Ref just checking something out in the free kick. Talking to Rudiger and Partey. Ooh, dive there by Partey. Wasn't even touched. Yes, Alaba is taking the free kick. They're still checking up on these guys. They're shoving each other a lot in the box here. Getting a bit rowdy. Ooh, Rodrigo does connect with the free kick there, but it's a poor connection. Doesn't really go anywhere. Vazquez crosses back into the box. And he's given a penalty for Real Madrid. And he's given a yellow card for Declan Rice. Real Madrid won a pen, and my goodness, Rice is complaining here. He is going absolutely crazy, and they have given a yellow card for this complaint. Rice is going insane. We're about to see if this is a pen. I was surprised. That's why I didn't have a reaction there, sort of. My goodness. Is this a pen? Is that a pen? I don't know. I can't tell. It might be. Yeah, that's a pen. He's just held Mbappe straight from getting the ball. That's a straight just hold, complete prevention. The ref might change it. It depends based on what angle you're looking at. It's exactly the same as what Asensio did, though. So you can't give pen for one thing and then not give it for the other. That's just how it works. You have to give for both. Otherwise, it looks very suspicious. They're still checking the pen. Mbappe having a conversation with Raya here. Rice is still going frantic about his case. He doesn't want to be the guy who gives away the first goal. Still checking. It's a long check. Let's have a look at it again. So Vazquez crosses in. Asensio headers out. It is a pretty clear opportunity for Mbappe to actually reach that ball. And then Rice is literally just holding like that, like in a hug. Straight hug. There you go. DinoDoomz is here to join us. And Real Madrid, not only did you miss Courtois' save of Arsenal's penalty, but Real Madrid have just won a pen here.
For real?
Yeah, but they're still checking.
Come on. Wait, who?
Rice gave away the pen. They're
I
still checking to see.
Saka was the one who missed the penalty, right?
Yeah, Saka. But, well, Courtois did the best save of his career, basically. He already dove, and then he stretched his hand backwards and saved it.
Sheesh. Okay. Come on. Remontada. Incoming.
This is a crazy pen if Real Madrid would score it, because this will sort of help out on the comeback. But not only that, it's sort of going to demotivate Rice, who's one of the key players for Arsenal.
Let's just hope we score this.
Let's hope he gives it. Here's the pen replay. Is this a pen in your eyes?
Yeah, that might be a pen, actually. Yeah, he stopped him from getting the ball, I think.
Was it offside?
No. Originally, Rudiger and Rodrigo were offside, but they didn't receive the ball and they weren't interfering with play, I don't think. I think it's a penalty.
This is a long time. This is like a 8 minute check. Raya is getting some information from... Oh, he's actually checking the monitor. He's checking on the monitor here. Interesting. The VAR couldn't come for a decision there.
Hey.
Let's have a look.
Let's hope he gives it. Let's just hope he gives it. So... Yeah, I don't think the offside players are interfering with play at all. And, yeah, Rice is just holding him back.
Hopefully this is given a pen. That is just a complete hold there. He's like hugging straight like that. That's a possible ball to get, like, as well. But see, it's a pass. Possible ball to get, and he's just being held back.
Especially with Mbappe's pace that he has. Well, let's see it from this angle.
Is it offside? No, it's still onside. Is he going to give it? We're about to find out final decision. No pen.
Wow. I would have given a penalty. Offside?
Offside.
Who was offside?
Mbappe was offside, I think, from that pen.
Oh.
And now it's become more complicated here because Real Madrid still have to score 3 goals now. If that pen was given, it would have eased some pressure there because Mbappe is good at taking pens.
Oh, there's still hope though.
I'm listening to the commentators in this ear, and they're actually saying that it was indeed a penalty, they think, and they're saying that that was the bad refereeing decision, that it took that long to come to a decision. Especially since Asensio's pen that he gave away was exactly the same, like exactly. Identical, basically. Could be seeing a little bit of refereeing bias here. And we've just had a sort of statistic here that this ref has given 6 pens in 7 games, including this game.
6.
What's the chat say? Yeah, you're lucky that the ref's biased against this team. That was a clear pen. You have to admit that was a clear pen.
Yeah, that was definitely.
That was a clear pen. Not even, like, even from a neutral point, if you're watching this as a neutral, that's a pen. Like, even if people say, like, Madrid or whatever, like, they always get penalties or whatever, that was one. It was a clear pen against them and a clear pen for.
I think, though, we can still make a comeback here because we saw Dortmund against Barcelona. They almost did it. Especially that Guirassy hat-trick was amazing.
Yeah. Arteta's lucky. And this could be one of Ancelotti's final games as a manager. They were talking about him getting sacked at the end of the season.
Even if he loses this, do you think he will get sacked?
If he loses it, yeah,
if he
definitely.
loses this game.
Definitely, if he loses this game, he's getting sacked.
Yeah.
And Xabi Alonso most likely will replace him. That's why Bayer Leverkusen's CEO actually says that they hope Real Madrid win this game so Xabi Alonso doesn't get replaced.
Oof. Oh,
Mbappe from far just missed.
that was actually a good shot. That was a rocket. Well, he's done the spin down the wrong way.
Ooh. Just over the top right.
Oof. I honestly thought that was going in for a second, but unlucky that it didn't.
Arsenal playing very defensively still.
Based on how you've seen the players so far, who do you think's going to make the biggest impact for Arsenal or Real Madrid?
Saka or Odegaard for Arsenal. At least this game. And for Real Madrid so far, Courtois, once again, just clutching up in the pen save, clutching up in all saves. And Mbappe's actually looking good this game. And same with Vinny. I'm surprised Vinny's sort of coming back to form here. At least so far.
Do you think Bellingham's done much?
Bellingham? Nah, I think he keeps chatting to the ref too much. He keeps getting like aggroed by the ref. Like even if the ref's biased against you, like just chill. Should just chill out.
And we know Rodrigo performs in comebacks for Champions League matches. So do you think he'll make an impact too?
Yeah, I think so. The main thing is Rodrigo does better, of course, it's Dive Merchant Saka. Rodrigo does better when Carvalhal's on the field.
Yeah.
Just helping on the right side. Dive Merchant Saka at it again. He wasn't even touched.
Saka's on the floor for a while.
I know. This is what you missed the start. They literally have just been diving the entire game. I'm still surprised that pen wasn't given. It's exactly the same as the pen before.
And the fact that they even gave Asensio a yellow card.
The pen wasn't even given immediately. Oh, another dive. This is disgraceful gameplay from Arsenal here. Just diving continually. Trying to waste... You know what's funny? The fact that they're so unconfident with the 3-0 lead that they're trying to waste as much time as possible. No touch. No touch.
It's just a shove. It's just a shove.
But it's barely a shove as well. He like barely touched.
So, since I didn't see like the first part of the game, did Real Madrid have more possession or Arsenal?
Well, you can see the stats here. So far, Real Madrid is 61% possession, Arsenal is 39%, and Real Madrid in the start of that game had way more possession than Arsenal.
Yeah, I think possession sort of this game for Real Madrid is key because they can sort of make like...
Well, that's why Arsenal is
breakaways
diving
and
so
stuff.
much.
Yeah.
Arsenal don't want Real Madrid to keep having possession, so they keep trying to dive to get the ball. And they're lucky the referee's in their favour for this game. Because he is allowing these guys to just continue to dive on the ground. There might be at least like 10 minutes of stoppage time here for that VAR check. That was such a long check. Still though, 10 minutes before halftime. Till the 45th. Vinny wins the free kick. After Saka tries to dive onto Vinny.
I feel like the ref could have played on there actually for Real Madrid.
I know.
Because he's just let Arsenal bring all their defenders back. The passing stats tell you everything. Real Madrid always good in their own home stadium.
Exactly.
Especially in comeback matches.
Is that Valverde to Lucas? Long ball? Oh, that's not going anywhere. Let's do this.
Oh, Raya got
Raya
a
got
yellow
card
card
for time wasting.
Time wasting already?
Time wasting in the 35th minute. See, this team is so unconfident in trying to win this game. They do not think that they can hold this 3-0 lead. Time wasting in the 35th minute. Easy defense there. Deserved yellow card. Saka time wasting, walking over to the ball.
Is it just me or does Odegaard play more of a striker role? Like sort of
Kind of like Jude.
yeah, so like it feels like Marino's sort of a false nine and then Odegaard's the actual striker in the play.
Free kick for Real Madrid. Yeah, same. He sort of plays similarly to Jude.
Yeah.
That was light. Got to admit, that was a light free kick to give. Doesn't matter, we still caught that corner anyway, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. In fact, it probably helps out Arsenal more again because they get to just bring all their players straight back. DinoDoomz just going somewhere for like 1 second. What, you thought someone was there? Valverde?
I feel like Raya might be weak against probably I'm not sure. He's like an all-round goalkeeper. Do you think he's more of a sweeper or a goalkeeper? I think he's like stays.
I think he's more of a not a sweeper, honestly.
Yeah. So maybe if we go into like 1v1s, I think he might be worse in 1v1s. So
Because he's good at saving pens, though. I do know that.
Yeah, but and with Mbappe's pace, right? If Mbappe like speeds past all the defenders, and then he can just or Vinny, because Vinny's good at skills, for example, and so is Mbappe. But they can just skill past him because I don't think he's as good as like say for example Courtois in 1v1s.
Yeah.
I think I put this a bit too low down.
Lewis Skelly time wasting. They literally are time wasting. He threw to nothing.
Honestly, I feel like Lewis Skelly is he just farms cards, honestly. I don't know if he likes to get them or something, but he just always gets yellow and red cards.
Blood likes cards.
He's like fishing for them or something.
Bellingham to Lucas.
That
was a poor touch
Oof.
by Lucas. And he's fouled there. That's a disgraceful foul. That should be a card, in fact, for Martinelli. Not given.
Honestly, that touch was poor, but then that skill was amazing. But Martinelli fouled him in the process.
I think Rodrigo might be taking this free kick.
I think Rodrigo's good with whipped crossing into the box, and also he's that one free kick against Barcelona this season that he scored. I think he's very good at curving the ball into top corners. He might be better than Rice.
Alba to Vinny. Vinny
And
crosses it, wins a corner.
Real Madrid are keeping on the attack a lot here, so
They need a goal before half-time. They need one goal. One goal's all they need because we all know what can happen at the Bernabeu in the 80th minute to 90th minute. 2-3 goals can suddenly spawn in from nowhere. They need this one goal now, though, to get the momentum. And we've got another diving Arsenal player, Timber, diving into the net. Not even touched.
I think Mbappe's the sort of player to score lots of goals in.
Never mind, that's not a dive.
I think Mbappe's the type of player to score comeback goals. Like, I think I've said this a lot, but the World Cup final, you know, his hat trick against Argentina, they were already 3-0 down or something when he scored the third goal, right?
Martinelli, for some reason, trying and grab the ball out of Valverde's hand. Once he won the throw-in. The weirdest thing ever.
So now Real Madrid just... Oh. I was going to say Real Madrid just keeping possession at the back. But now they've gone forward, and when I said, oh, I think Asensio was pushed over by Moreno or someone.
Or right, I think it was Rice.
Oh, Rice.
Ooh! Rudiger was so close there. Oh my goodness.
Who did that crossing? Was that Vasquez?
It was Lucas, yeah. I think it's a corner.
Yeah, I think that's...
Corner was an interception.
Rudiger's just jumped to the ground like that.
Rodrigo taking the corner. Rudiger, I think, chested the ball out. I think it was going in. Rayo would most likely have saved regardless. Odegaard just did nothing with that there. He was by himself basically at the back, but with the ball, but don't know what he did there. Rodrigo to Mbappe.
Mbappe's just doing fake shots and skills.
To Lucas. Come on, Lucas, bro. You're playing good so far. Like I know I said about you at the start, just like being trash, but like you're actually doing decent. Vinny.
Is that a corner? Yes,
Vinny
that's
wins
a corner.
Don't know why they stopped playing that replay there. Rodrigo taking the corner again. Come on, we just need a goal here.
And headed away by Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno clearance. That was a good clearance too. Valverde. I think that's Rodrigo.
The screen's kind of glitchy, so it's hard to see.
Rudiger! Oh!
Oof.
Rudiger's sort of just playing strike here. I think that sort of suits him as well. He's a good striker. Don't know how they won a free kick there. Again, Arsenal player diving. And, of course, it's the one that everyone knows dives the most. Not a free kick.
It's just a shove. It's not a free kick.
It's not even like this. He's just going up for the header, and then Saka just goes and dives on the floor next to him.
Let's see what happened there. Oh, it's actually... Was that Martinelli, I think? No, it's... Is that Kivior?
Alfonso being pulled away by Odegaard. That's sort of similar to what the ref actually gave a pen there for. So I'm surprised again. The ref sort of acting a little bit biased here.
Do you think Asensio will reach the name of Sergio Ramos?
If he keeps playing good. Good hold up by Tchouaméni. And then he just gave it away.
Oh, this... okay.
Oh, that was good play. Don't know who did that. Oh, please don't tell me Rudiger is injured there. I think he is.
What he did there, he kicked the ball, and then he ran into Odegaard there. So, and then he's injured now.
Vinny wins a free kick. Plays it quick. 7 minutes added time. Jude's still standing AFK in the box. I don't know what he's really doing. Arsenal, all of their players are back. They're just playing, just park the bus at this point now. Vinny with the shot. Gets deflected off the wall. Plays. Soncio to Lucas. Lucas to Rodrigo. Rodrigo crossing. Oh, that curve made it to Mbappe. Back to Rodrigo, though. Clearance from Saliba. To Valverde. Valverde's going to be key here, I think, in this comeback. Jude attempting the bicy. He sort of prevented there to do a bicy at all. Ref plays advantage. Don't know what he's playing advantage for. Oof. They just Arsenal just kick it straight out.
They're on a counter attack, but Odegaard, think he was trying to kick it in front, but that was
a bad prevented bicy. Again, the ref doesn't really take a notice at that. Vinny. Wins a throw-in. Mbappe crosses to Lucas. Ooh. Lucas, ooh. Nice volley cross into the centre. Just gets deflected off by Saliba, I think it was. Tchouaméni with a shot. And Lucas is complaining for a free kick.
That should be called, right?
This should be a free kick here. I think this was bad. His neck. Let's have a look.
Marino ran through him, I think.
Yeah, Marino sort of just went at him there. It was an unnecessary foul. And I'm surprised the ref is giving... What is he giving here?
I think he's giving a drop ball for Arsenal.
I'm surprised this is going for a drop ball. DinoDoomz just having a meal. Martinelli holding up the play here. And did he just dribble straight out then?
I think he was trying to control it, but...
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised it's only 7 minutes of added time, by the way. I thought it'd be 10. At least. Is the amount of time wasting this team was doing.
Yeah, it's just time wasting and referee calls the whole time. So.
Soncio playing it out. Rudiger. Vasquez.
When he's whipped that into the box, but Reyes caught it. That was actually a good opportunity.
That was a nice cross too. Raya had to come quite far out to catch that one. Odegaard with the ball.
Ooh, that was a
block
good
there by
save
Courtois.
by Courtois.
Rodrigo.
I don't think that went out.
I'm
They've
surprised
called
that the
it.
ref actually called that for a throw-in. That did not look like it went out there.
That was a quick reaction by Courtois. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah. The
2
ref's
minutes
given
left
it.
of the extra time. Less than 2 minutes.
And Courtois played the long ball. So that looks like Rudiger up there, and he's given away a foul.
Let me guess, dive.
Probably.
Ceballos is warming up. Indeed a dive, yeah.
Timbers actually pulled Rudiger's arm towards him to make Rudiger foul him.
But it's not even a foul, though. He just dove straight back onto him. "30 seconds left. Courtois catches. Bro's like this. Bro, when he doesn't even need a jump to catch those. Cross to Vinny. "5 seconds left. They need to bring this forward. And the ref calls it. Half-time.
Halftime 0-0, 3-0 on aggregate for Arsenal.
Honestly, so far the player of the match is the referee for Arsenal. Having an absolute abysmal refereeing performance. Not even trying to hide his biases. He's been open about it. No, but seriously, player of the match so far, Courtois. He's literally kept Real Madrid into this game. Anyway, let's see some of the stats here. We have, let's refresh this. 67% possession for Real Madrid, 33% for Arsenal. Then we have 6 shots for Real Madrid, 4 for Arsenal. 3 shots on target for Arsenal, 1 big chance created for Arsenal. I'm surprised they haven't said 1 big chance created for Real Madrid when their chance was actually really big. The one where Lucas crossed it in with the volley. Arsenal have committed 10 fouls, Real Madrid 9 fouls, but like 5 of those were dives. And Arsenal have had 0 offsides, Real Madrid 1. Real Madrid 4 corners, Arsenal 3 corners. So far, what's your take on the game? There's the stats, by the way. Best player for Arsenal is Saliba, 7.2. All their players, though, have been absolute diving merchants, and I'm surprised that some of them haven't got yellow cards. For example, I don't know how... Who was it that did that bad foul? Somebody did a bad foul.
It was either Marino or...
it was the one... Yeah, Mourinho, the deliberate foul on Lucas's neck.
Oh, yeah. I think, honestly, I wouldn't give the highest rating to Saliba on Arsenal. I'll give it to Kivior. Because he has been actually doing the most
Proper
headering
plays.
clearances, yeah, and proper plays. On Real Madrid,
Courtois and Valverde.
yeah, Courtois, Valverde, and I'm not sure. I think Mbappe, he was doing some good shots, so maybe I think he will score in this match. He will score. Well, at least we hope he will.
Yeah. I want to see what this commentary says about the penalty. Exactly, absurd delay. The fact as well, that pen was so long to check. It went from the 22nd minute to the 28th minute.
And even after that long check, it wasn't even given.
Exactly what they said here. Arsenal keeper Raya is booked for delaying the restart of goal kick. It's very early to be picking up a caution for time wasting. Exactly, getting it. Why is he trying to time waste so early into the game?
Yeah, he should be saving those his time wasting for later, because now if he gets another card for time wasting, then he's sent off for no reason.
Who's their sub keepers? Nito and Setford. This is Nito from Brazil.
Nito's how old is he? I thought he was quite.
Oh,
He's quite old now, right? Yeah, 35.
and then also Tommy Setford. He's 19.
Oh.
Ben White on the bench. Nuaneri on the bench. Henry Francis on the bench. They got a lot of youngsters on the bench, actually. Henry Francis. Jimmy Gower. Rosiak.
I think they'll bring on
Butler Odeji.
They'll bring on Trossard in the second half, probably.
Real Madrid, I feel like, will sub on Modric for Tchouaméni for the second half.
And they have to sub on Fran Garcia. Why are they playing Alaba in left back?
I know, it's a bad decision. Especially since Alaba already yellow card. I'm surprised Asensio got a yellow card for that pen. Same with Alaba. I'm surprised he actually got a yellow card. Oh no, what did Alaba get the yellow card for? This is Endragad.
I'm not actually sure what Alaba got there.
Let me see.
Was it?
Oh yeah, it was the Brexit tackle straight on Saka.
Oh yeah, that
You
one.
didn't see. You didn't see. Because you weren't here at the start. He Brexit tackled straight through Saka. I'm surprised though that Asensio got booked though for that. Let's see some other stats here. So Real Madrid have completed 210 passes, whereas Arsenal have only done 107. And here, out of Arsenal's 107 passes, they've only had 80 proper ones. Oh, also, DinoDoomz, can you just get your phone so I can see the chat as well on your phone? Because I have to look up here. Oh, hi, Neek Mega. Welcome to the stream. Let me know what team you think's going to win as well. Just I have to like walk off there to the chat. DinoDoomz will be getting the chat on his phone, so then I can see it. Let's see some more stats here. 3 saves by Courtois. So far, Raya hasn't had to do a save, but that's good thanks to the defense. The defense has been very good so far for Arsenal. Something of impressive quality. You got it? Okay. Thanks.
So there's the live chat. So.
Yeah, I'll do this like that.
So we can see what you're saying. Comment down below who you think's going to get man of the match for this one, based on the first half.
Yeah, comment. Let us know. Also, let us know what your opinion is on the penalties. I'm surprised that both those pens weren't. They're a little bit controversial, both of them. Lucky Courtois saved, and obviously a surprise pen cancellation. Here's the save, just again. Saka goes and kicks it to left. Courtois already dove, but then he brings his hand back, goes and chops that straight out. That is a goated save.
Saki's done sort of a Panenka there. Like, it's not down the middle, but like it's a chip. Why has he chipped it?
Yeah, I know, it's kind of strange.
If I were in his position, I would just kick it hard instead of chipping it for some reason.
If Arsenal do make this through, they'll be versing PSG in the semi-finals. But if Real Madrid make it through, Mbappe will be versing his old club on who gets a seat in the final.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be very funny if
Paris
Mbappe does indeed
Saint-Germain.
lose to PSG, because that means PSG will be in the final for a Champions League. And most likely, Bayern will be in the final for... It's not Bayern, Barca will be in the final for the Champions League.
Hey, I've just realised I don't think you could hear what I was saying before about Saka's penalty. But what I said was he actually chipped it down the side for some reason. So I would have just shot it hard, not chipped it.
Also, right now it's Inter versus Bayern second half already, and they're 0-0 at the San Siro here. Who do you think's going to win this game, Dynamites?
It's Inter's winning, right?
Yeah, on aggregate. It's 0-0
On
currently,
aggregate.
though.
Honestly, if Bayern win, I'll be impressed. If Inter win, I'll be
Not impressed.
happy, actually. Because I feel like Inter's the sort of team to be able to beat Barcelona.
Yeah.
Because although Barcelona's nightmare is literally Bayern Munich, I think, what was their last fixture against each other? I'm pretty sure Barca won, though, against them last time, so...
Yeah.
I think
Also-
Inter will be better, yeah?
Also, with this take, Madrid, lucky Saka didn't score the pen. Yeah, exactly. If Saka had scored that penalty, it would have been game over there. It would have been 4-0. It would have been done. Like, they would, even if they happened to score 3 goals, whatever, that's the maximum. I think they would be able to score with that sort of comeback, and I don't think that it would be happening. I don't even think they would score if that pen went in. Yeah, so far 0-0. Both games 0-0. Both interesting games. Real Madrid are known for late comebacks, though. We've had multiple throughout the season. We had one against Man City where they scored 2 goals. We had a couple other ones. One against Dortmund where it was 2-0 down at halftime, and then they proceeded to score 5 goals in the second half. What's some other comebacks that they've had? They had one against one of the La Liga teams where they scored... No, it was Atleti in the Spanish Cup where they scored like 2 goals in like the final couple of minutes to sort of continue the game on. Was it Atleti? Let me check. Matches. Let's have a look here. I don't think it was Atleti. I think it was someone else. Was it Leganes? No. So Rayo Vallecano? No. It was one of these teams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was against Real Sociedad. It was, here we go, 82nd minute, 86th minute to keep them in the game at 4-4. And as the final score, we also got Rudiger scoring the 115th. And that sort of knocked them out, I think, yeah, 5-4 in aggregate.
Ah.
So they are known for late goals, late comebacks here. We could be seeing that possibly today. Let's hope we see that. Second half starts in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Let's hope we have a little bit more luck. And Don Carlo, what changes do you want to see from Don Carlo in the lineup?
Fran Garcia in. Alaba out.
Exactly.
Alaba, if he gets a red card, we've wasted a position on the field.
I know. If Alaba stays on the field, it's I don't think we're doing much here. Vasquez, honestly, I think he's been playing decent this game. Like, this is one of his few decent games. He started to sort of wake up from his sort of bad stint. He was playing all right. Another player I'd like to see replace is Tchouaméni, honestly, for Modric. Modric just provides a lot more sort of playmaking in the field. Even at his age, he's providing so much playmaking. Or Ceballos is another good example. He's sort of a rough midfielder. He's sort of like a defensive midfielder almost. Like he plays sort of like Asensio, a little bit more rough, but his playmaking is so good. It's like one of the best on the team besides Valverde, obviously. And then we really need to see Bellingham to sort of step up the game, to be honest.
Some say that Ceballos will be the next Toni Kroos. Do you agree?
Well, Valverde's got his number. I feel like Valverde is already the next Toni Kroos.
Yeah.
But honestly, this season, though, no one can replace Tony. He's you can see he's been missing. He's definitely a key player for them.
He shouldn't have retired. I still don't know why he retired. There's like no point in retiring.
The Madrid crowd must have been crying and angry when the penalty was reversed. Yeah, there was lots of jeers against the ref. Personally, I actually think the referee is doing a little bit of biasness in this game here. He's not really picking up the dives that Arsenal are committing here, where, what was it, like, yeah, Timber just dove straight to the floor without even being touched, and then they called that as a foul. I don't know what the ref's doing in this game. But
then, of course,
we will
Saka.
see. Yeah, Saka, that guy, my goodness, he can't last a minute without diving onto the floor. He must like the smell of grass. That guy must love the smell of grass. Okay, the second half is about to start in less than 10 seconds.
The players are all going onto the field now.
About to see second half. All the Arsenal players are coming on. The coach, Arteta, must have been telling them to continue up the work that they're doing, because whatever they're doing now, the time wasting already in the first half, it's working for them. It's sort of stopping the play. It's making it more choppy, which is what they want. They don't want Real Madrid to have a nice sort of break, you know, and have like a nice long playmaking session. Yeah. We're about to see the subs if Don Carlo has done any. Bayern have just scored, actually. It is now, if we go look at Bayern's game, it's now 2-2. Harry Kane scored.
Okay.
So that game could be going to extra time. We will be watching that game if it goes to extra time and this game ends without extra time. Okay, Courtois takes us off for us for the second half. Referee already giving a foul for a dive by Lewis Skelly. So this is going to be exactly the same as the first half. I can already tell it. Let's have a look here. 2 dives in a row. 2 dives in a row. Not even touched as well. That's embarrassing. Harry Kane scored, and it was assisted by Leon Goretzka. That was the assister.
Goretzka!
It's not funny. Them diving is not funny. It's just, it's classless, let's be honest. It's not good play. Mbappe wins the ball, and he's held back completely from play. Don't know how that's not a yellow card, by the way. Vinny, who's now playing right wing.
And Vasquez with the delivery into the box. But hasn't found Tchouameni. And now it's recovers. Just back with Alaba. Real Madrid need to get a goal quick. We need one quick. Otherwise, we're not in this.
Exactly. They need one at the very start of this half. Like in the next 4 or 5 minutes, there needs to be a goal.
And even if like they score the next goal at like the 80th minute, we know that Real Madrid can score 2 quick goals.
See Mbappe running up left wing. Rodrigo takes a shot. It's a corner. Deflection. Hi Zoro, welcome to the stream. Let's see what they can do from this corner. I think Mbappe's coming close. I think that's just to pull Rice out. Yeah. That was to no one. It just went straight over. Arsenal again, though, just playing all at the back. No attack.
I think Alaba's like the corner taker for that side because he's taken that corner.
I don't know why we have Alaba taking corners again. This guy needs to be subbed off. He's not adding much to the team.
I think they're making him take corners because... Wait, who else on the team is left-footed that's currently playing? I don't think anyone.
Valverde?
Nah. He can use his left foot, but...
I don't know. I think everyone's right foot.
Yeah, I think Alaba might have the best left foot on the team, maybe. That might be why.
Corner 1 again.
Oh, no, it's a goal kick.
Goal kick? How?
There was a jumble of bounces.
Let's have a look if this is a goal kick.
Oh.
Okay, that is a goal kick. Indeed, that is a goal kick.
That was a lot of bounces, though.
Just had a little notification. Newcastle in the Premier League is winning 5-0 to Crystal Palace at the 80th minute. 5-0. Securing their position in third above Nottingham Forest, who have now dropped to fourth by only like 1 point or 2 points. Do you think Nottingham will be able to qualify for Champions League?
Yeah, I think so. They're probably... Is there any way... Oh, Rudiger's back there. Is there any way of them getting out of Champions League? Is it still possible for them to, like, not qualify?
What do you mean?
Like, is it possible for other teams to overtake them so they don't qualify?
Yeah, it's possible, but the rest of their games are easy. That's why they had like
Yeah.
an 80% chance of qualification.
Yeah, I think they'll qualify.
Especially since there's not enough places for them to really drop down to get out of the qualification zone. Because I think it's the 6th now.
It's actually kind of crazy. Nottingham Forest, didn't they play 16th last season?
Yeah, they were like 16th, but that was because of the relegation, the points that they had against them. The deductions.
Ah. What were they the season before that, though? They were still low, right? 12
I have
or
no
something?
idea.
But, like, that's a big step up. Going from 16th to what place are they? 4th?
Yeah, they're third.
Oh, third.
No, they're fourth. Yeah. They were third like minutes ago though. All Real Madrid right footers playing like they're using their left foot. Trash. That's because they're multi-footed, unlike Arsenal's players. They've only got Arsenal players are useless with their feet. Only multi-footer there is Odegaard. The reason is because he came from Real Madrid, obviously. And Saka. Saka's actually good. If he didn't dive, he would be better, but he dives too much.
Is it just me, or are a lot of goalkeepers, though, multi-footed? Because, like... not necessarily like the players on the team, but just goalkeepers in general are multi-footed. And it's a bit of a fight there going on or something. All the refs had to... Oh.
Clean tackle by Jew. Oh, he sort of held Rice there. I don't think he was getting too angry at Rice, though, because they are international teammates. Lautaro just scored for Inter. Now it's 3-2 to Inter. Again, Arsenal time wasting. They're taking something that's not even theirs. Alaba with the throw-in.
And Mbappe just couldn't get to that. Saliba's just jockeyed the ball.
They really need a goal in like the next 5 minutes. I said that before, but they do need one. That's offside. That was clear offside. Don't know why the ref took a little too long there, because, again, it's like the refs are helping these guys chop down the time as much as possible.
Yeah, that was a long time to call that.
That is such a clear offside, and they took like about, a minute to call that. Should have been an instant call. Surprised Arsenal aren't playing for possession? Yeah, they're just playing to dive and defend. That's all they're doing. They're not really actually playing clean football here. Let's see. Bellingham.
That's a penalty.
Corner. I'm surprised that wasn't even a... Is this a pen? Let's have a look.
Actually, that's not a pen.
That's not a pen.
That was actually sort of a lucky tackle there. Because he just reached the ball. If he didn't hit ball, that would have been definitely a penalty.
Nice connection by Mbappe. Unfortunately, it was too high. Everyone in the box for Arsenal. They've not got a single attacking player. Well, they have them on the field, but like none move forward. Raya clears. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly, the biggest diver on their team. Even more so than Saka.
And Martinelli.
Inter have officially scored again. Let's have a look who scored. To be decided. We can't see who scored yet, but they scored 3 minutes after their last goal.
Oof.
Pavard scored a header. Must have been from a corner.
Oh, that was actually... I don't think you saw this, but Arsenal, they did a pass back, but luckily Raya got there before Vinny. That was a close one. Well, unluckily for us, of course.
Do you think it's possible for Bayern to come back from now they're 2 goals behind?
Well, if Real Madrid can...
They're on a counter-attack here. Real Madrid.
Hey, they're still on the counter. It's been tackled, but Bellingham's recovered. And Vinny,
Vinny with a poor shot. That was not the right option there. That was bad.
Hey, about your question, I think if Real Madrid can do it from 3-0 down, and I think they still can, then I think Bayern might be able to do it.
Well, into there just proved that it's possible to always come back because they scored 2 goals in quick succession.
Yeah.
As well. Like 2 minutes apart per goal. It's definitely possible to come back here. Just need that first goal. It was exactly like Dortmund last night against Barca. Dortmund, if they didn't score their own goal... Don't know what just happened there. Ref getting annoyed at Jude, but the thing is, though, we have another diving Arsenal player diving onto the ball when it's a clear Real Madrid throw-in. Just get out of the way, Timber, bro. You're not him. But anyway, what I was saying is, with that Barca-Dortmund game, yeah, Dortmund, if they hadn't scored their own goal, that would have been into the extra time there. So yeah, Inter versus Bayern now 4-2 on aggregate. Inter might be a better team to versus Barca, honestly, though.
Yeah.
I was thinking about last night. I was thinking originally Bayern might be in a better team to versus Barca. But the thing is, Bayern, they're not on form this season. Like, I know they're first in Bundesliga, but compared to Inter...
Oh!
Rodrigo almost just scored an Olympiaco.
Raya actually went for a diving save there.
That was going in.
That was literally going top left corner.
Rodrigo shot from the corner.
Oh, and he's done it again, but it's been headed away. They've actually put a man there to stop it.
Lucas shot from out the box.
Yeah.
That was not a good shot. Valverde.
Oh, that was actually a very dangerous pass back there. And it's gone straight out.
For a goal kick.
That was the right option from Asensio clearing that because that was very dangerous.
And we're having some subs on. Endrick's actually coming on, and I have no idea who they're subbing off for Endrick. We're about to find out who they're subbing off. Oh my god, it's a breakaway. And Asensio did good there.
Perfect
Brilliant
tackle.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Not letting Arsenal have a whiff of that breakaway there.
Let's see this. That was a nice pass from Odegaard, not gonna lie.
Asensio, perfect tackle. I'm surprised Saka didn't try and dive there. That's his signature move.
Yeah, like Ronaldo has his step overs and his chop.
So Fran Garcia, I think, is coming on for Alaba. Ceballos is coming on for Tchouaméni, I think. And I don't know who Endrick's coming on for. We're about to find out, though, after this, when the ball goes out of play next.
Yeah, but Ronaldo has his step overs and chop. Neymar has the flick ups. Messi has his dribbling, and Saka has the diving.
Oh, it's on a counter here.
Oof.
Valverde was showing his pace.
Oh.
Oh, if that pass had gone through. Valverde actually continues to win it, but lost it last minute.
Oh, that pass. Honestly, if it wasn't intercepted, that might have been like the assist of the season, Champions League season. But that was so unlucky that it got intercepted.
There we go. Is that Lewis Skelly, who I think it is? Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Lewis Skelly and Saka. Just rolling around. And the refs actually stopped play here for absolutely no reason. I think he's... Who's he telling here? I don't know who he's telling, but this guy is just... My goodness. If you're diving that much, just get off the field, man. If you're actually diving that... He wasn't even touched. Wasn't even touched. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Never mind. Oh.
Okay, Rudiger's actually ran on him.
Well, that was
like physically stepped on him with cleats here.
That is kind of his fault, though. He did dive straight in front of him. He dove, and then Rudiger walked on top of him, like by accident.
He literally walked right here, so... Not surprised if he's injured there, but...
Endrick has come on for Rodrigo. So that they weren't the predicted subs, though. Because they subbed off Vazquez, Alaba, and they brought on Ceballos for Vazquez, and Alaba was brought off for Fran Garcia, and Endrick's come on for Rodrigo.
Wait, what? No, Endrick's come on for Vazquez for some reason, and... Wait, what was the other one?
Wait. Only two bad things about it. He gives away cards and his initials at MLS. Yeah, but also he needs to, as well, like, just stop diving on the field. Like, this guy, he's done the most dives. And the thing is, as well, is besides that one, the rest of them weren't really, they were nothing. Also, I don't know what's happening here.
Huh? Handball. It's called handball. Was this a handball?
On body, but okay. That's a tight call, but that's fine. I don't really mind. Fran Garcia, oh no, who did that? Ceballos. He recovered for Courtois. Finally, we have someone faster on the left side. Like, besides the wingers. Like, we have someone fast down back.
And I think they've moved Valverde to right back here. And...
Endrick just lost the ball there. That was bad by Endrick. I don't know why they subbed Rodrigo off for Endrick. I guess they're giving him a chance.
Go, Sir Bobby Charlton. Oh, he's just been nutmegged. I think that was a nutmeg.
I think that's sort of a desperate play from Don Carlo, honestly.
Because Endrick's just the... He scores.
Loose pass by, who was that? Timber.
Yeah, that was by
a very loose.
That's a yellow card.
And then he goes and fouls. I have no idea how these guys aren't getting yellows, by the way.
Wow, that actually wasn't a yellow? How?
Let's have a look here. Endrick. He's playing right wing. I'm surprised. I would have thought they would have moved Vinny to right wing, put Mbappe left wing, and put Endrick striker. Fran Garcia. Jude. Lofted to no one. That was bad. That was very bad, actually.
That was very cheeky from Martinelli.
Cheeky nutmeg from Martinelli. Yeah.
And chest controlled to Asensio by Rudiger. And Courtois makes a long ball, but ends up going to Lewis Skelly.
Long ball to Mbappe.
That's a foul, right? No foul?
I think the Arsenal players knew that was kind of...
Who
given
did
away by
that?
Saliba.
Saliba.
I don't know what Endrick was thinking there. He just tried to take a shot. Luckily, Valverde recovered.
Oh!
Ooh. That was not the right call, though, by Endrick originally. He just tried to take a shot from, like, 30 yards out. While he was marked as well. That was the bad thing about it. Ooh. That is not the header we need. Saka.
I don't... still need to score 3 goals. It's only 25 minutes. It can happen, though. There's still hope in this match. Like, what is the possession chart right now? Oh.
Saka scored.
I think it's over.
Yeah, it's over. There might be an offside check, but it's onside, I think.
That's offside.
That might be offside.
I
It might be
actually think
offside.
that's offside. That looks very offside.
The second part, is this off? No,
No,
this
that's
is on.
onside.
That's clear onside.
I think the original pass though that looks offside, to be honest.
I'm surprised they didn't call offside for that.
That actually, I would have called offside for that, unless the VAR went through it. I don't think they actually went through it. I think they just gave the goal, but that was offside.
Yeah, exactly. GG. Oh, Vinny
scored.
Vinny just won the ball from nothing. The Arsenal players think they've already won it, so they try and do their stupid little thing at the back, and they got too complacent there.
Vamos! There's still hope.
There's still hope.
And as
That's exactly what
said
deserved.
on that guy's shirt, yes, we can.
Deserved.
Yes, we can make a comeback.
That's appalling. Saliba just holding the ball there. He's not even watching. He's not even paying attention to what's happening. He's literally just like AFK in the box. And then Vinny just takes it straight off him and shoots. And Raya's not even in the goal either. Where was Raya out of the goal, like on the left side?
Yeah. Hey.
No, not GG.
There's a chance, not GG.
If your players are losing their brain mid-game just because they think it's 4-0. Now it's 4-1.
I was gonna say GG, but then I saw Vinny do that.
Oh, of course, this guy is still on the field as well.
Lewis Skelly's laughing.
Vinny, 1 goal back.
Laughing for his dive.
1 goal back for Vinny. That was good play. Good trying to pressure onto them. We need to go full attack, honestly, now. What's this ref doing?
Well, what's happening here? Is it like a red card check or something? Wait, what's happening here?
I have no idea what's happening.
Just Odegaard's just talking with the ref about something. No, he's talking with Mbappe.
That was embarrassing from Saliba. That was such an embarrassing mistake. Real Madrid definitely don't want him now if he's doing those types of mistakes.
Especially in important matches like these ones.
Fine, Courtois. We don't make mistakes like that. Byron just scored as well.
Hey, so Bayern, honestly, I think these two teams can make a comeback. I know I said that yesterday about Aston Villa and Dortmund, but honestly, Real Madrid, if Real Madrid and Bayern are the type of teams to get comebacks. Also, how is that a foul? Look at this dive by Partey. His leg was behind.
Byron has still a chance to get in, and Arsenal, what I was about to say is that they need to really just make their players have a little bit more discipline on the field. Crystal Palace lost 5-0 to Newcastle. The game's finished now. Did they give a free kick for that?
I think they gave it for the second part because the first part was ball, but I think that was unnecessary by Valverde. The second part.
Well, thanks Saliba that he let us back into this game still. Because if it was 4-0, the game's over. Thank you, Saliba, for giving us a free goal. It's like when you're playing on FIFA and then you want your opponent to have a free goal, so you just like stand still with the ball and then you let them tackle it off you and score an open net.
Now it's I feel like we need to like do slow passes, not just long balls, because look at Saliba and Kivior, they're quite tall, so I don't think we can really get long balls past them.
Good clearance by Courtois, just wanting to get rid of it.
And Skelly's running to get the ball that went over, even though there's literally a ball that's coming towards him.
Did he just throw the ball straight out?
Yes, he did. Or he did a foul throw in.
Modric is coming on, I think, for Tchouaméni. They'll do the sub when the ball goes out next. Crucial player, I feel like, for these next minutes, Modric.
Go, nah. Wait, is this the first time that Arsenal have ever conceded to Real Madrid? Ever in football history? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Because in their 2 matches that they've, in the 3 matches that they've ever played, this one's the 4th.
Can't see it from this one. We'll be able to see after the match anyway.
Nah, this ref, every time we gain the ball, he just calls it. That should have been called offside. Honestly, that
Modric has
goal.
been subbed off. Subbed on. Saka, I can't believe that goal wasn't called offside from the build-up play. That was such a clear offside from the build-up. They really did that, and then they conceded 10 seconds later. They're still in the lead, though. It doesn't matter. Mbappe is having medical treatment.
Mbappe is crucial for this last part, honestly, so he can't. Let's just hope it's not a bad injury.
Because they gave a free kick here to Declan Rice.
So what happened here? Oh, okay. His foot's bent. See, his right foot. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad landing. He, like, twisted his ankle. Asensio was subbed off for Modric, by the way.
Asensio?
Yeah.
Are they like...
Let's have a look at this brain fade by Saliba.
Yeah, he definitely didn't see Vinny there, so should be scanning.
That is such an embarrassment.
As my coaches always say...
And Mbappe has been subbed off.
As my coaches always say, scan the field.
Mbappe was subbed off for Lautaro. Not Lautaro, what? Brahim. The reason I said Lautaro is he was actually subbed off as well in the Inter-Bayern game.
Oh no, Mbappe. We need Mbappe.
At least he won't be blamed for the loss. If it happens. Arsenal are getting what they want, though, with that injury. They want the time to tick down as much as possible. And they managed to win a free kick from that, too.
Vinny tackled it off Saliba again. Saliba really doesn't want to keep the ball. He just booted it out to Kivior as a one-touch.
Modric.
Come on, Bellingham. Even Saka's in defense. No, it's goal kick. That's bad. Arteta's making a sub.
Let's see who's being subbed. Saka's coming off for Trossard. Bro, this is actually embarrassing how much this team dives. Don Carlos' final game in Champions League, at least, unless he goes to like another team that is in Champions League.
I think it's over.
Yeah. The amount this team time wastes as well. They're not even trying to win, they're just trying to time waste the whole time. Vinny kicking it down. That should be a foul.
That's like every other time that Arsenal's gotten a foul. Was that an elbow to the face or something?
This referee was definitely not for Real Madrid. So anyone who claims that Real Madrid buys the refs, just have a look at this guy. Have a look at him.
Arsenal's on a lot of attacks here, but it's just going back and forth.
But whenever we go on attack, though, they just don't dive, and the ref instantly
Yeah.
awards them a free kick.
I bet someone will do like a pass down, and the ball will be in like.
We can't even get on a break because every time we go on a break, they just dive straight on the floor, and
Yeah.
the ref just accepts it.
Like we'll get on like it, so we'll do a pass down or something, and it'll be like neutral possession, and then they'll dive and then get that's a free kick. Okay, good. That's at least
Yeah,
a yellow
good.
card.
Finally giving a free kick, and he still doesn't give a yellow to Timber, who's committed like 7 of those now this game.
Timber's like he's literally done the most fouls.
Let's see, we really need a goal from this.
Is Mbappe taking?
No, Mbappe got subbed off.
Mbappe. I meant Modric. Sorry.
Yeah, Modric is taking or Vinny. I think Modric.
Yeah. I think Modric can score these. Come on. Oh, I think it. Valverde. Oh, that would have hurt, honestly. It's been blocked by Rice. Valverde's power shot. And that deflected to halfway too, so that must have been hard. That's just Vinny with the ball. Hopefully Vinny can score a brace.
Even if Madrid aren't playing as good, this referee this game has been atrocious. It is not a good referee this game. Even you can see the commentation and everything. The commentators are literally saying this guy does not know what he's doing.
Honestly, that should be a pen. Oh no. Lewis Skelly's a good dribbler, so.
Inter still 2-2 with Bayern, but winning on aggregate. Chance for Arsenal. Missed shot.
Yeah, I think it's over.
10 minutes left. Have to score 3 goals in at least, like, it'll be 12 minutes, I think. 12 there won't be. It'll be like 2 minutes added time. That's what I don't get with this. The added time doesn't make sense because the amount of time everyone's on the floor is actually not added up to the added time. It's like the last one should have clearly been at least 10, not 7. Because there was the longest VR check ever I've seen in a Champions League match. And then, like, everyone's on the ground continually. Modric gave it away.
And now it's Arsenal on a break.
With Trossard.
Oh no.
Easy win there. Only 2 people
on.
forward. Come on, Vinny.
Vinny. Oh, and it's blocked for a corner.
He gave goal kick.
What?
That was the clearest corner ever. The ball literally deflected straight off of Saliba. That's a corner.
That's a corner.
That is a corner. My goodness. If you saying that the refs aren't, it's nothing to do with the refs and that decision alone. And the linesman was laughing with Arteta too. Saliba again just giving it away.
Saliba's kicked it backwards to Vinny.
I think Saliba's helping Madrid out. Saliba gave us a corner. Thank you, Saliba. Modric taking.
Come on, Modric.
If only Saliba could give us like another free goal.
Come on, Modric. Vinny. No.
Modric.
Back to Modric.
Vinny.
Oh. Oh. Come on, Ceballos. No. Oh, yeah, actually, that was a good pass.
Yeah, it was good.
Offside?
I think it was offside, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's offside. I don't know. Was he trying to shoot or pass that? I think he was actually trying to shoot, but didn't go as planned.
Rudiger just got a yellow card. And Thomas Partey got a yellow card.
There's only 5.5 minutes left.
This game's finished. We'll still watch the end, but this game's finished. So that means that Arsenal will be versing. In the knockout stages, they'll be versing PSG, while we'll have a look at the Bayern Inter game, which has only got 4 minutes left, and it's 2-2. That's the extra time, 4 minutes left. We'll have a look at the highlights. I mean, it looks like that Bayern has most of the momentum now. It's not even their home stadium either. I'm surprised.
And Partey actually misses next match for Arsenal since he accumulated too many yellow cards.
Good. The best thing that we can do now is just make all their players try and miss the next match, all their key players.
Also, that Rudiger foul that he got a yellow card for. He purposely headbutted Moreno. What?
Deflection.
Oh. I thought that was just like the worst pass, but it was the deflection, so. There is like a 0.1% chance we can win this still.
4 minutes left, I don't think so. Especially with how defensive this team's playing. Even if they manage to score another 2 goals, they'll literally try and hold the ball straight at the back in the corners. Then if they get really desperate. They need to bring the ball forward. They're taking too long bringing the ball forward, to be honest. That's the end of Carlo and Real Madrid, I think. Who do you think is going to win the whole Champions League?
Just by how Arsenal's playing in this match, them.
Not Barca.
No, I don't. Barca's performance against Dortmund was average. Honestly, if they're like doing that sort of couple of matches good, then a match bad, I don't think they can win the Champions League with that sort of momentum.
Exactly.
But either Arsenal will win it, which I would hate for them to win it. Better than Barca at least. Arsenal or Inter probably.
You think Inter will knock out Barca?
Yeah.
If they win their game?
I think the final will be Inter versus Arsenal. I think it will be. No, honestly, I think it's going to be Real Madrid versus Inter. A crazy take. Bellingham. Vinny. Come on. Come on. No.
I think the fact that our team as well this season is so weak as well.
Yeah.
Modric, cross.
Oof, that was actually a good cross, but...
Because we're missing Carvajal. I think Carvajal was crucial, and then Tony. Without him,
yeah.
the midfield's kind of dead. Even with Modric, still the midfield's pretty dead without Tony. I feel like Tony just linked up the entire, team, you know?
Yeah. Because his passing was sort of essential for... Thank you, Trossard. Come on, we have to score here. If we don't score here, there's a problem.
Ray with a good save.
I think this is the end. The end of...
If only we had the penalty at the first, in the first 10 minutes or so. Carvajal watching from the stands. Yeah, it's the end. Ray is just booting it straight down the entire field. Courtois for me, man of the match. Pen save. They'll probably give it to an Arsenal player, but I feel like Courtois does deserve man of the match. Inter has advanced. They won 2-2. But on aggregate, they won more. And Endrick just missed. Oh my goodness.
What?
5 minutes extra time. That was close.
I honestly thought that would have been 4-2 there. I don't know how he missed this.
Ooh, he just hit it on the wrong angle.
That? Wait, was that close or was that actually...
It was close.
He was like this far from the goal.
Well, let's see the bracket now. So, Inter and Bayern got knocked out by Inter 4-3. They'll be versing Barca on the 29th of April. And now we'll see who gets to join them. Most likely Arsenal. It's now 99% chance Arsenal join. So it'll be Arsenal versus PSG, Barca versus Inter. And then the final will be between... For me, I feel like the final is going to be between PSG and Barca. Because I feel like that PSG this season is just next level.
You think PSG will knock out Arsenal?
Yeah, I feel like though, PSG's attack is just something else. It's not like Real Madrid's attack. And the thing is as well is that PSG, even though they had that little game against Aston Villa, they were playing their B team for that game.
Are you just saying who is that? I don't know who was on the ball there. I think it was Partey, but he did the filthiest fake. That's just me. Yeah, I think it's over now.
We need new defenders. My goodness, if they're being sent by Odegaard doing one fake. If they're sent by Odegaard doing one fake, then we need new defenders. A goal here at this point is just a consolation, honestly. I don't think it's going anywhere.
And they're just on a counter now.
This actually might be a goal for them. Yeah, this is a goal for them.
Yeah.
Arsenal have reached semi-finals. Who scored? Martinelli. Assisted by Mikel Mourinho. So, we'll have Arsenal versus PSG on the 29th of April, and then Barca versus Inter on the 29th of April. Now, for me personally, I just feel like any team can win except for Barca and Arsenal. As long as those two teams don't win, then we'll be happy. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? We're going to end the stream because I don't even want to watch the rest of this match. This match is dead now. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the stream once again. Unfortunately, we didn't do the remontada. We were close to doing it. If we had that pen, I feel like the game would have been different. You agree?
Yeah. if we had the pen, it would have been, what would have been the score?
It would have been
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. We would have had momentum as well. I feel like
Yeah.
with that momentum, we would have sort of picked up the pace there. We would have maybe
I
got a
think
couple
we
more
would have
goals.
gone 3-2 by halftime, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then we would have, I honestly think we would have scored 2 goals in the second half, 4-3.
Yeah.
On aggregate, of course, so.
I don't know why Vinny's complaining when the game's over, man. Game's done. Zinchenko's been subbed on. I'm surprised they haven't subbed on like their junior players, like the players who haven't got to play yet. Like, wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, I'll sub them on.
Like someone who hasn't played, just give him like a Champions League debut or something. Zinchenko's coming on after his injury.
Ben White's also on. Subbing on a lot of players. It's wasting time at the end.
Anyway, we'll end the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Any last thoughts? Do you think Madrid will win against Barca in the Spanish Cup? As long as we get Spanish Cup and
destroy
League.
Barca. Destroy Barca.
Spanish Cup and League is all we need, really, this season. 15 Champions Leagues against a team with 0. There's nothing more to say. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys for the next stream, which is hopefully going to be maybe on FC sometime as well. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.